Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the Cobra rocket pack. Yeah, this crazy thing came out in like 1987, and it's insane. It's got two great big, huge rocket engines on it, and I don't know, it might be a little too much for one pilot to handle. I would think it would almost liquefy him when he's flying through the air, but nevertheless, here it is, Cobra's philosophy, I guess, is go big or go home, and they definitely go big. So, um, yeah, this is a very interesting thing here. It's almost like a brick, but um, I'd imagine with that much thrust, you don't need much aerodynamics to stay in the air. It does have a little wing on each side and a little stabilizer fin. Um, some, I guess, laser cannons up top here. uh, Quad laser cannons, and some really cool detail over here. And got a nice little control, uh, yeah, set of controls there for him to hang on to, and a few missiles even under the wings. There's not a whole lot to this. It was kind of a budget toy when it came out. Um, Comparable to, like, I would say, like the night landing, or you know the jump jetpack, I guess, and that sort of thing. Um, Admittedly, this, I believe, is the 25th anniversary. The peg hole is a lot smaller than a normal vintage backpack hole, but as you can see, um, when you get a guy in there, it still fits in his hole quite well. And when his hands are on the handlebars, he still hangs on really good. He can't really shake him off of there. So just so you guys know, if you maybe can't run across a vintage one of these, they made them for 25th anniversary, and they are compatible, surprisingly. So that's pretty cool. Of course, to get the guy off of here, you just pull his hands off the control sticks. And right now we got a Crimson Guard Immortal in here from Fun School, just because his color's match real nice, you know. But there you can see the backpack hole on here is really small. It almost resembles the original with the like cross piece peg, um, but it's altered a little bit. Still has the 1987 stamp though, so they didn't change it that much. I just altered it for modern figures, and like I said, it's compatible with vintage as well still, so that's kind of cool. Um, this control stick just snaps off of here like that, so you can kind of get them on easier. There's a better look at the control panels and everything. A lot of detail they put in there. It's uh, it's really detailed for what it is. And this is kind of a softer plastic, so you don't have to worry about it breaking too much. And it just snaps right back in there like that, like that, and like that. And it hangs on really good. So don't have to worry about losing it too much. I do have a little bit of stress cracks on this missile here, so that may be something to watch out for. Maybe the missile's breaking off. Hopefully not. But yeah. And I believe this has one more function. Uh, these quad laser cannons elevate for some reason. I guess you can use it for a ground um, artillery kind of thing. Set it down like that, and I guess I can fire it from, make it like an anti-aircraft sort of thing or something. Um, Aside from that, I don't really know why this elevates. It doesn't really make sense when it's flying. Kind of weird. But yeah, I'd imagine you could just set it on the ground and use it as a anti-aircraft something or other like that. But yeah. Um, Again, there's not a whole lot to this. Basically, one piece of plastic and with a few bits and bobs on it. But it's kind of different, kind of interesting. It's no Cobra Claw, obviously. Um, but it's not as fiddly as the Cobra Claw either. It's really heavy duty. Um, you're not going to lose any parts off of this. Maybe the missiles, maybe. But it's really solid. Uh, you're not going to lose wingtips or have any problems like the original Claw had. So there's that at least. Of course, it's in nice Cobra red, which is good. Matches the Fire Bat. Uh, Matches Thunder Machine, some other Cobra vehicles, and yeah, and that's that. Um, yeah, I don't got a whole lot more to say about this one. Like I said, it's a really simple thing, but it's cool at the same time, And I kind of dig it that they had budget vehicles for kids that didn't have a lot of money. Um, a kid could go and have his allowance or something, and go to the store and pick something up, and not have to necessarily ask mom or dad to get them something, or wait for a birthday or Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Um, and of course, for the kids less fortunate, uh, there's still stuff to get for GI Joe. Um, Not every kid can afford a flag or a Sky Striker or anything like that. So a lot of us, ended up with kind of things like this, and we made do with them, But um, it's still cool because it fits a pilot, and it's well armed, and you could theoretically dogfight with a Sky Striker in this. I don't know if I personally would want to strap this onto my back, but it's possible, and yeah, I kind of dig it. Um, as far as a rating, um, uh, it's kind of low tier, just because of aerodynamics, kind of funky on it. Um, it does remind me of Jetfire's uh, thrusters, though. If you got any Transformer fans out there, original Jetfire, he had something similar to this on his back, and it looked kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I'd say low tier. Um, it's not horrible, but it's not super great either. But it is kind of cool, you know, and cooler than the Hydro Sled, in my opinion, at least. And so there's that. But yeah, um, any of you guys have one of these when you were a kid? You got one now? You love it? Do you hate it? Let us know down in the comments, and we'll discuss it. But in the meantime, that's about all I got for today. So hang in there, and we'll see you next time. All right.